Mom, go away. I'm trying to do a podcast. I don't want to vacuum right now. I'll do it later. Mom, go away. Mom! Do the fucking podcast!
What's up, guys? Welcome to Two Idiots, Two Mics. This is the third episode.
Episode 3.
Yeah. Want to say that we made it, but we said that last episode. But,
We'll do it every episode.
Yeah. We're truly blessed to be here another day.
You know, man, it's just another day for me out here, just influencing.
That grind. The grind never stops, right?
Yeah, dude, I was asleep. Or no, I literally had woken up like a minute before you. Because I texted you last night saying 11. And you didn't reply.
Yeah.
And then you sent me at 10:03. 10?
And I was just your fucking door.
You were really outside when you sent that
Yeah.
text?
I was
Okay.
inside.
You're lucky I woke up. So I was like, let me put on some fucking pants. And Hugo, of course, says, you don't have to. But I did. I didn't want you seeing my morning wood.
No, I didn't want to see that. Looks good.
We should probably explain that bit there at the beginning. It's a weird conversation to have with your mom of when you walk into her room and say, hey, so just so you know, well, she knows we're doing a podcast. She knows pretty much anytime Hugo comes over what we're doing. But it's a funny one to explain.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, I'm about to yell and tell you to shut the fuck up. So
Yeah, just don't take any offense to that.
we're doing a bit. So if you hear me yell and tell you to shut up, you know what it is. And she's like, okay. That was literally it.
You couldn't have to deal with it.
She literally said, kind of disappointed, like, in what mistakes have I made raising you? It's just, okay.
It's just so
She's
funny.
used to it.
Yeah, I mean, my parents are used to it too. I mean, like, my mom takes it one way, my dad takes it the other. But whenever I say some, like, really raunchy stuff, I mean, like, you heard, I'm pretty sure everyone has heard me say some raunchy shit. But whenever I say it, my mom laughs. And whenever I say it to my dad, he's just looking at me like, fucking mistake.
Hugo's mom just called, and she's asking where he was, and he said he was over here. And he said, this is all in Spanish, obviously. We're recording a podcast. She goes, un Comcast?
Comcast?
He's like, see, Mom, un Comcast.
You don't even argue with your mom there.
Just let her be wrong.
Bob, it's a podcast. Comcast?
Yes, it's a Comcast.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
called Comcast now. We're officially changing the name to the Two Idiots, Two Mics Comcast. We actually just gained a sponsorship from Comcast, and part of the deal was that we have to legally change the name to the Two Idiots, Two Mics Comcast. So welcome back, guys. This is episode 3 of the Two Idiots, Two Mics Comcast.
And speaking of sponsorships, last episode I said basically fuck Trojan condoms unless they sponsor us. I completely
Did they sponsor you?
No,
Oh.
not yet. I did reach out to them, but you know I had a turn like my mind
an
completely
epiphany?
changed. Yeah, I had an epiphany, and I was just like, you know what? I think it's time to wear condoms.
The light bulb flicked
Yeah,
above
I
your
was just
head,
like-
but instead of a light bulb, it was just a yellow ass condom. A used one too, so the tip of it was a little brighter than the
Oh
rest.
my god.
I feel like the roles have switched here a lot because last week, obviously, I usually do you do the bit at the beginning and I
Yeah.
do the intro, and then usually you say disgusting stuff, and I'm the one that says, "Oh my god."
Oh well, here comes the disgusting parts. All right, let's get this started.
Well, hold on, I want to go back to my talking about my parents' disapproval of me as a child. So, when Vine was a thing, and I made a lot of vines in my peak. How old was I? 18. Yeah, peak 18-year-old lonely boredom.
Depressed.
Uh,
You're telling me you weren't depressed at 18? Dude, that's like a requirement whenever you turn 18. It just
mine was more at 21. But no, yeah, so it's just, I tell my, I've been doing the bit about my dad being a piece of shit for a really long time.
And it's so funny because your dad's like the nicest person.
That's why it's funny to me.
Every time, like if I stop by, I'm just like, hey, what's going on, Chuck? He's just like, hey, nothing much. How's it going? Just watching TV. Like he's the calmest person. You're over here talking about him raping you or something.
Yeah, I talk about him hitting my mom and shit, but like, what's funny is some people come over and they're like, does your dad ever talk? I'm like, yeah, he's not mute because he usually just sits there. It used to be back in the old days. He would just consist of him sitting there reading his newspaper while the TV was in front of him.
Yeah.
2018, we've moved on to him on his phone or him on his Kindle reading a book with the TV on, but still just head down, reading glasses down. I mean, he'll talk when I talk to him, but yeah, when Vine was a thing, I would tell my dad I was like, hey, just so you know, all of my social media followers think you're a piece of shit. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I've been doing this bit for years where I act like you never loved me and you were never really a part of my life and that you cheat on mom and that you hit her and
Imagine that
stuff.
shit. Imagine just like your son. You're completely like the calmest person. You're
After
down
all
to
he's
earth.
done for me.
Yeah, you're down to earth. You don't do anything. You don't yell. You don't like. He's the calmest person. One of the calmest people I've met, and you're over here talking mad shit about you.
Hey man, it's
It's funny. So
yeah, exactly.
Gotta keep that shit going.
But yeah, I told him all that, and he just goes,
Okay.
or no, he just shook his head. He didn't even say a word. That's usually
No,
what he does.
My dad's the guy that's like, whenever I make a joke about like, oh yeah, don't worry about next week, I'm gonna be dead by then, like, and he just gives me a fucking lecture about it, just like
Takes it way too serious.
yes, absolutely, man. Like he's completely. I mean, I love my dad and all, but he's completely the opposite of what I am right now. Like my dad would never talk about like penis and pooping and.
So your dad doesn't have a podcast?
Oh no, he has a Comcast.
Oh, see, on Comcast.
Comcast.
I forgot.
So, in case you haven't realized, everyone in Texas, it's fucking raining. You know
Yeah,
what?
dude.
What really grinds my gears is when God, like, he has the ability to do everything, but he just wants to just make us wet. The douchebag. He just wants to make everybody all wet.
What the fuck? I don't even know where to transition from that. I mean, we could talk about rain.
No, we're gonna talk about wet.
Hold on. This rain, like, I don't know. Some people are like, I love the rain. It makes me it makes me fucking bored. Like last night, dude. Last night it was like 10 something, and I was literally just laying there in my bed, and like my Wi-Fi was fucking up because of the weather. And then since we have satellite, fuck you, DirecTV. If you're listening, you suck.
Unless you sponsor us.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor us, then I'll completely change my tune. But anytime it rains in like the slightest, or if it's windy, the cable starts being in and out. And so it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with I can't play any games online. I'm like, what am I going to play games without using online features like a fucking African kid in 2001?
Oh my God.
What am I playing, fucking Sega Genesis? No, I want to play Fortnite online, or I want to play fucking 2K online.
What about Spider-Man? I mean, Spider-Man's a good game.
Well, I haven't bought it, and if I want to buy it and download it, it's going to take 34 years if I don't have any Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, that's true.
You need Wi-Fi. But yeah, so I was just sitting there, and I was like, and I was fucking starving. And then, like, obviously I didn't want to drive anywhere to go get food. I mean, I thought about it, but you ever hit that certain point of boredom or hungered where you're just like,
you don't want to do
I don't feel like doing anything.
Like, there was one time, it was last week, whenever I was starving. I didn't eat at all, and it was at night, and I was just laying down. I'm like, should I make myself something to eat? Nah. I'm like over here, whenever you get cold because there's no protein in your body because you haven't eaten anything at all.
No, because I'm in peak male physical shape, so I don't know about that.
Did you pull a hammy in the first half?
All right, dude. That was different. I didn't stretch properly. What's funny is I started taking protein shit.
Yeah, man. How's that going?
Well, apparently not too fucking well. If
you're not
I
jacked
never
yet?
I never pulled a hamstring before, and then all of a
So
sudden I start taking
shit?
protein. Yeah, dude, it's fucking up my. Well, I was already in perfect physical male shape before, but then I went and tried to make it better, and I probably just had an inverse effect. And now I'm like the second top male physical specimen.
Oh, who's the first now?
Me a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Just comparing yourself.
But yeah, dude, that shit hurts. It's feeling all right now, but dude, that first night, literally my drive home from the game, I was like just sitting there, and because I'm using my right foot
man.
to
Like
drive.
I don't. But why did you continue playing? That's the thing.
Because I'm a warrior, man. I'm a leader.
No, that's a good job.
I wanted to show you guys.
Now, granted, we got our asses
quit.
handed to us like 8-1.
Yeah, there was no reason for me to play, considering it was like a 7-goal game at the end. But I said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, we got our asses handed to us.
Hey man, it happens.
I was pissed off.
It happens.
So speaking about last night. So last night, I mean, you should have texted me, man, because I was also I was drunk. So
I thought you were going sober for 8 weeks or whatever.
I wasn't drunk.
We'll fix it in post.
There you go. Okay. So
I'm just kidding. We don't edit this shit.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, dude.
I was I might as well say the story. I might as well get fucked. But so partying. It was raining outside. I went outside. So this was at there's apartment complexes. I'm not gonna tell you where because.
Give me the exact address.
Yeah, I'll give you the fucking coordinates.
Yeah.
So outside there was a little tractor. A little tractor.
It's like a trailer.
Yeah, no, not trailer. It's
or a tractor trailer.
A tractor trailer. No, it's a tractor. You know the small ones. You know you can.
Wait.
The tractor that scoops
Hold
up
on.
shit.
Tractor.
Yeah.
I hardly know her.
Fuck.
Fucking nailed it, dude. You walked right into that.
I didn't even fucking realize what you were doing. So I walked over to this tractor and well, long story short, the keys were in the ignition.
Oh,
and,
God.
I had fun with the tractor.
They say you shouldn't drink and operate motor vehicles. Do tractors fall into that category? I believe so.
Yeah.
What about lawnmowers? Oh, you got that neighbor. Oh, fucking Randy's drunk again, just lawn mowing the street. Honey, I got it.
In the fucking middle of the street, just going on with the lawnmower.
Randy, get out of the fucking road. Shh, fucking cars are just honking. Stay. I'm mowing the lawn. Bro, you're on the fucking highway. It's like fucking Bobby Boucher just flying down the highway on his tricked up.
Oh yeah, like while I was driving over here, I saw a car. Well, I wasn't home. Oh, I took Dallas North Tollway. No, I wasn't taking the Tollway. I was taking President George Bush.
Directions podcast.
Yes. And there was a fucking car, like, it was completely demolished and just on the side of the road.
Someone's just like, well,
Someone just
I don't need it
crashed.
anymore.
Yeah, someone just fucking crashed and just left it there.
They just left it there like
Yeah.
it's a fucking, like it's a bird or what are the rental bikes.
Well,
That's
speaking
the
of
new
which,
move. That's
Yeah.
the new move. It's just leaving crashed cars. You're just fucking at an intersection and there's just a crashed car at the stop sign.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't need it anymore. Someone else will pick it up.
Speaking of that shit, like they finally picked up all the bikes, right?
Yeah, I know a lot of cities have banned them. I don't know. I think Dallas is just trying to clean them up because they're everywhere.
Yeah, there's still some bikes like spread around the entire metroplex.
One of my favorite things on Twitter was people would post
just
weird
bikes at random
places.
places.
It's literally just like 35, and there's just a fucking bike in the median. To me, it was hilarious because I'm just thinking, was some dude just cruising down 35 on
Just
his fucking
decided to
V bike? And he's
Get
like,
off.
this is a good stopping point.
It just
leave
started to walk there, like.
Or I pictured some dude in like his truck. He's like, I just needed to take this bike to get to my car. He's like, well, I don't need the bike anymore. Just fucking launches it out the window.
Chucks it out.
Fuck off. And some dude's going to be driving down 35. He's like, oh, you know what? I might need this bike later. And then he picks it up. Like, I think that bike's done. No one's picking it up off of 35.
But now they have scooters in downtown
Yeah.
Dallas.
Is it called Bird?
I don't
I think
know.
that's what they're called. They're electric scooters,
Yeah.
right? They're not like... I'm going to start my own company where it's just fucking Razor scooters. Just no one's going to rent those out. You don't know pain until you've taken a Razor scooter right to the Achilles.
Fucking shin. God.
Or the shin.
It's the
Anywhere,
shin.
really.
Yeah, man. It fucking hurts.
You see those kids at college that ride around on Razor scooters to get to here and from.
I've seen one guy take it. I'm just like, dude, you're a fucking dork.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. You're a total fucking verge, aren't you? Probably never had sex, dude.
Speaking of that fucking voice, so I was talking to someone this morning, and she offered like to make me some breakfast, and I was just like, no, I can't. I got a podcast to go to, and I sounded like the most. That was probably the douchiest thing I've ever said. I'm just like, nah, bro, I got this podcast to go to.
Nah, man. Can't make me breakfast, bitch. I'm doing a fucking podcast. Saturdays are for the two boys. Wait.
Two boys. Yeah, the two idiots.
I was going to say Saturdays are for the boys, but I tried to mix it with our podcast title.
Yeah.
Saturdays are for two boys and two mics. There's no room for bitches or breakfast. Fuck up our routine. Yeah, I don't know why I use that voice so much. It's It's my inner thoughts voice. It's the douchebag that's inside me.
That's really bad if those are your inner thoughts. You're just like,
Well,
hey, bro, you should just.
it's a character, so it's like
What's your character's name?
it's just the douche character. That's really all it is.
Douchebag Matt. Or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, I've got a lot of characters. I do.
How about Kermit the Frog?
This is a you're demanding a lot from me right now.
Well, let's get
Like I
this
said to you the other day, I should just do an entire podcast that's Kermit the Frog. All right, here we go.
Get this started.
Kermit the Frog here. Welcome to the Two Idiots, Two Mics podcast. Obama, more like no Obama.
This is Kermit if he was a hardcore
Hardcore
conservative.
Republican. Yeah.
Ted Cruz is way better than that Beaner Beto.
Did you see that debate yesterday?
No, I
My boy Beto schooled the fuck out of Cruz. That's good. It's a good
I just
debate.
like his name.
Beto.
Beto just sounds like your cousin who
Yeah.
like just
Hey Beto, come here.
Beto is like the guy who's just in and out of jail.
And my cousin Beto has the drugs full. Let's just go over.
Beto is like your barber who's in and out every couple of weeks, but he gives good haircuts. But he's really unreliable just because you never know if he's in jail or not.
Bro, what's wrong with like? So I've had a lot of barbers, and I'm pretty sure I have like more complicated relationships with barbers than I have with women, because fuck, man, like it's so hard getting the right barber. You know
It
what I
is,
mean?
man.
It's like it's so like I just want to fall in love with my barber, and I finally did. Like I'm pretty happy right now. Shout out to Josh.
Dudes are pretty loyal to barbers.
Yeah, you got to be loyal. But like whenever I started really taking my barber seriously whenever it was like freshman year of high school.
Oh, y'all been
And,
together that long?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I've had like
Oh, you're
actual-
just talking in general. Okay, yeah.
just like
Gotcha.
serious relationships with my barbers.
Yeah.
And so I started off with a barber. I really liked how he cut hair. Then this dude went to jail. And
I feel like it's a pretty common occurrence for barbers.
yeah, why?
I don't know. A lot of them, it's just like a kind of like a side hustle
I
thing.
guess so. But yeah, he went to jail. Never heard from him again. And then I went to this other guy, and then like he cut, like I really liked how he cut hair. And I went back over there the next week, and the guy's like, "Oh no, he passed away." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, man, it's hard out here.
Yeah, dude, the guy just died.
Yeah, dude, he had one of those straight edge razors. Yeah, he was touching up some dude's edge up and just fucking hand slipped, slit his throat. It was a whole thing, way to clean up the blood. You know, they have the little vacuum things for the
yeah.
hair. They're just fucking,
Vacuum
they're just
blood.
squeegeeing blood towards it and just letting it suck it up. That's really dark. Sorry.
Yeah, he just fucking died, man.
All right, let's keep going with the progression of barbers.
Yeah, so and there's just like a mosh posh of just barbers that I didn't like, or barbers that were not reliable. I mean, I had a barber that he was all right, and I used him for a while.
Wow, men are all the same.
Yeah,
All they want is one thing.
dicks, misogynistic pricks.
All you want is one thing.
But
Haircuts.
he cut my hair pretty good. I liked it, and the problem was that every time that I would schedule with him, like he was just
Super flaky.
yeah.
That's a big thing for barbers. You have to be you got to be reliable.
Yeah.
No one likes a unreliable or flaky barber.
Yeah. So I had to drop him. I had to let him go. And
Sometimes you gotta
surprisingly,
do that.
yeah.
You deserve better, King.
Honestly, like
He ain't shit.
so he texted me actually, and
It's like recently.
yeah, he
Oh.
texted me like a month ago, and he was just like all old clients 50% off the next haircut.
He hit you with that. Hey,
And
big
it
head.
was
That's the barber equivalent of "Hey, big head."
I
Or-
miss you.
Or "I miss the way we used to be. I miss us."
And I'm like, no, I'm happy with my new man.
I got a new man. He way better than you. I don't need you. Like, I moved on to better things. Like, you just stuck in the past. I don't know why I gave you that voice, but I'm really starting to think I'm schizophrenic. But yeah, so you got your new man.
Yeah, I
now?
got my new man. And you know what? We're gonna hit the club today. So
You know what, man? I'm happy for you.
yeah, it's a good
I
relationship.
I tweeted this like a month ago. Whenever my barber randomly texted me at
Oh yeah.
like 2 something in the morning. I was still up, but he just goes, he's like, "Hey man, hold on, I'm gonna actually look for our messages just because I want to read his quote for quote. He's just, he's a Hispanic. I think he's like Honduran, but he's a pretty chill dude.
But you recently, because you used to always go to sports clips, right?
Yeah, dude, I was just a pro cuts kind of guy.
Yeah, pro cuts, yeah.
And then I was like,
time to get faded up.
when did
You
I
got that
start going
fade
to
going
barber?
on.
When did I start going to like actual bar? It was probably like a couple years ago. No, I think it was my freshman year at UTD because I literally just Googled barber shops.
Yeah.
And then I found this one that was like between my house and UTD. And I went there for a little while. And then they bumped up their prices, and then I didn't want to do it. Anyway, so he texted me. It's at 1:56 a.m. on a Tuesday night, or I guess Monday night. It just says, basically all of our normal conversations are, can I stop by today? Yeah, come through. That's it. What time? 1:30, whatever. Sounds good. End of conversation. And then I get one. I got court tomorrow. I got to do 16 days, but I'll be fine. You can get a cut from Angel, my brother, meanwhile. And he gave me his number. And he said, I'll be back. What's funny, he goes, his number, blah, 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 for appointment, ... I'll be back soon. Appreciate it. ... It's like and then I didn't reply because I think I fell asleep right after that. And I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to be like, all right, bro, have fun. Or what do you say to someone who's like, hey, bro, I'm going to be in jail for a couple weeks. Oh, shit, bro. Don't drop the soap. Like, what do you say? Like, there's nothing.
No, but it's
but it was nice
good.
of him. Yeah. Because I tweeted about it, and everyone's like, yo, he's a real one for that.
Yeah,
I was like,
because, like, for
he didn't want to go ghost on me.
Yeah.
I appreciate
losing out on
it.
his clients. That's good. Good
Yeah.
business right there. Hey, going to jail. I'm going to be inactive for a bit.
Yeah, man. I think it'd be funny if other professions had that more. Where it's just like, you're fucking
attorney. Your attorney's just like,
Sorry,
I got a court date, and I'm probably gonna go to jail. I'm guilty.
Your fucking like accountant is like, sorry, bro, got involved in some insider trading. Got to do a couple years. Meanwhile, you can hit up my brother if you need to file your tax return this year. Here's his number for an appointment. But yeah, so I didn't reply, and then I guess he got out early because 9 days later he texted me, I'm back at the shop. And so
it's not bad.
My man's just straight, making friends. He's probably fading up the people at the jail, or they let him out early or something.
Dude.
But I was just like, nice, I'll stop by. The other day we had a funny one where, I texted him like a week and a half ago, like the night before. I was like, hey, are you gonna be in tomorrow morning or in the afternoon? And he didn't reply, but I just showed up anyway, and he was there, and he got
just
me.
chill about it. It was good.
Yeah,
that's good.
and but he texted me on Thursday saying, yeah, come through. Let's see, Thursday was the 20th. I texted him on the 13th saying, you going to be in tomorrow? And he just casually replied a week later of, yeah, come through. I don't know if he got the message late.
At least he responds, yeah.
He might have, yeah. I know he has an Android. Maybe he just got the message late or something. But
he went to jail again.
That's true, yeah. I know there's gonna be girls who are listening to this like, oh my god, so
no, I'm pretty sure
guys can be loyal to their barbers but can't be loyal to me. Well, are you giving him fresh? Are you giving him fresh cuts? Then no, then he's probably gonna cheat on you. I'm just kidding, kind of. Same thing with girls. You're like, wow, so guys can be loyal to sports teams but not to us. It's like, yeah, that's kind of how that works. Sports teams are forever.
I don't have to pay a
Love
bunch
is
of money for like.
Love is for
taking
never.
Sports team out to fucking movies.
Yeah, you do. Well, I mean,
shit.
if you want to go to the games, you got to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, but I do it for my own entertainment. Like,
yeah, but sports teams break my heart all the time, and I'm just kind of used to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I would let a sports team break my heart. At least I'm passionate about it. But if a girl breaks my heart, fuck you. You're dead to me.
Yeah, I get that logic.
Yeah,
dude, like sports are like the only thing that can make me. Only time I've ever like cried tears of joy. It's when the Mavs won the championship in 2011.
2011? Oh, nice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Greatest day of my life. I remember, it was just, because what made me more emotional about it is because I remembered all the years when I was little, like 6, 7 years old, of them losing in the playoffs and just like having a full-on meltdown, which, I mean.
Oh, yeah, back in 2006. I was about to say 26.
Yeah. 2006 was rough.
Against the Heat, right?
I remember, what I remember about that night, as I was at this like sports bar. It's Buffalo Joe's. It's the one right over.
Yeah.
What's crazy is I've seen so many bad sports moments in that building. I watched the Mavs lose the 2006 finals there, like Game 6, where it ended. And I remember just sitting there. Obviously, I'm like pretty much crying because I'm like 9
Yeah.
and heartbroken. And I remember looking over and I see my brother who's like 13 and I can see he has tears in his eyes. And I remember the car ride home. This is back when my dad used to drink a lot, so he's pretty drunk. And my mom's driving, obviously, you know, because don't drink and drive, kids. My dad's just got his feet up on the dash. I guess he took his shoes off. He was feeling
disappointed too.
And he just fucking kicks the fuck out of the dash, all pissed off and angry and drunk. And my mom's like, "God damn it, Chuck!" There's a common theme of my dad hitting stuff for volume. We talked a story about him being called a spick last week. So yeah, my dad's fucking spick ass just kicks my mom's dash. My mom's like, "You fucking hockey! Get out of the car, you cracker!" But yeah, and then when the Rangers were in the World Series in 2011,
Yeah.
my brother and I, it was just us. We went there for Game 6, which is the one where they were one strike away twice, and then ended up losing. We were there, and then we were saying to each other, like, "Bro, this place is cursed. Like, everything bad always happens here." But then we're like, "Let's go back again tomorrow night for Game 7." And that game just from the start went wrong to where they lost. And I remember seeing it's not in the best area. It's not like terrible, but I remember seeing someone get a gun pulled on them there. I've seen a gun like in person like 4 times in my life.
Dude,
Two of them
were
at Buffalo Joe's.
Damn. Oh, so you're talking about Buffalo Joe's?
Yeah, no. I wasn't at the Rangers game.
Stadium. Like,
you can't get a gun in there.
no, I'm talking about like Arlington, like around it.
Oh,
the
yeah.
neighborhood around it is fucking
There's
dangerous.
the dude who got killed in the parking lot after the Cowboys and Patriots game, I think, just because he was just being obnoxious. And
Yeah.
some Cowboys fan killed him. I mean, I think he had it coming. Shut the fuck up, dude. I mean, I think if you cheer for, you got ginger allergies.
Yeah, I got it.
Hugo's terribly allergic to cats,
Yeah, but I
but-
fucking love them.
but like, Ginger's one of those cats to where people are especially allergic to him because he sheds so much. But like, I had a cat before. Like Wednesday never made anyone. Like people would always come over.
I wasn't
they're always
allergic to Wednesday.
like- They'd come over and they're like, "Oh, I'm really allergic to cats," and they'd be
Yeah.
fine. With Ginger, they're like, "I'm allergic to cats," and they don't even finish the sentence before sneezing, and then they're just sitting there crying. And I'm like, "You okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
I'm just allergic.
His eyes are red
Get
as
that
hell.
Benadryl going on.
Yeah, so like, he basically just shows up, plays with Ginger a little bit, and then goes and takes some Benadryl.
And then pass
And
out.
but yeah, Benadryl makes you tired as shit. Like everyone knows that. To where Benadryl is like what I used to take like before the first day of school, like as my way of like I need to get some fucking sleep.
Yeah, Benadryl would have me out like
So
a
basically,
light.
like a light,
Like a light.
like a light,
Like a light.
like I'm just kidding. Just carry on, carry on until we hit 1 hour. It's just 33 fucking
Just
minutes.
like a
So what do you think of the podcast this week? The first 27 minutes were all right, and then y'all went into that like a light thing, and it dragged on for about 33 minutes too long.
Yeah, and?
Look, man, it's my podcast. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to.
No, it's not. It's not a podcast. It's a Comcast.
Sorry, I'll fart in the fucking mic for an hour if I want to. I don't give a shit.
Can you get you feel a fart coming? I don't know. Maybe.
No, I'm not gonna fart in the mic.
Yeah,
'Cause
then
then I'm
pink eye.
yeah, then I'm gonna fucking try to make a music video or something. I'm gonna end up with fucking pink eye. I'm just gonna have my lips on my own asshole. Usually when I do that, I'm just stretching.
Oh my god.
I got a
Bro,
question.
What's up?
If you could suck your own dick, would you do it?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what you were thinking too?
I was about to ask.
I wish we had video for this so you could see. Hugo's face lit up when I said talking about putting my own mouth on my asshole. He looked at me like this look of like, wow, I just thought of something. And what's funny is we had the same exact
thing.
idea.
If you could suck your own dick, fucking hell, man. We're like,
I got
immature
a
as fuck.
story for that.
Yeah, like we'll talk about that later. But I know exactly the story that you're talking about. But
We
you
won't
know
say
what?
names.
I would. Yeah, we're not gonna say any names ever.
No,
So
he's listening.
And well, maybe. Who knows?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, we are kind of.
He
I'm
seems
not
like
saying
a-
blowing up, but we are getting some recognition. I mean,
Hey,
shout out to Adrian for tweeting saying that we're fucking funny. As
Shout
hell.
out to anyone who listens
Yeah.
and retweets. Even if I tell you to retweet it, still, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
My biggest fear when we started this was that episode 1 was going to have
It's gonna
however
get
many plays.
bust. Yeah.
No. I thought episode 1 would do like, okay, well, yeah, it could have gone 2 ways. It could have been episode 1, it gets like 10 plays. No one
Yeah.
listens at all. We're like, wow, we just spent hundreds of dollars on this for no fucking reason. Or I was like, maybe it does well. You know, it gets like a decent amount of plays. I don't really know what that amount is for us yet. But say, yeah, it does. My biggest fear was that episode 1 would be the most listened to one out of all of them.
Shit.
So I was afraid like episode 1 gets
And it just
say
peak,
100
the
plays.
pinnacle of what we have.
Yeah,
going
and then
on, it
everything
just goes
after that
downhill.
is like 10, 20.
Yeah.
But
No, it's not.
we
it's not
so
happening
far.
like that.
Let's check. So far, I know for a fact that we did better in episode 2 than episode 1, which I
Yeah.
think is fair considering I think the episode
Like it was
better.
our audio, and I guess we're getting more comfortable whenever it comes to talking.
Yeah,
about
well, I meant like plays wise, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely like quality wise, I thought
Yeah.
it was better too. So let's see.
I think that's the reason why there's more plays, because of the quality of our, and also the topics that we're talking about. I mean,
think it's-
not to say episode 1 wasn't bad, but episode
I think it's
2
just people sharing it, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So episode 1 has 71, episode 2 has 90.
No, that's good. We're about to reach 100.
So we're
views.
160. We're at
Yeah.
160 total. So
That's good.
So autographs will be next week. Come stop by. No pictures. I don't want to be seen with you ugly motherfuckers.
So let's talk back to sucking your own dick, because I really want to talk about this.
Yeah.
So
Gotta talk about it.
to be honest, yes, I would at least try it once. And don't come at me saying, no, that's disgusting.
That's fucking gay, dude.
No,
You're
that's
sucking a
not gay at all. That's not fucking gay at all. If you want to,
You jerk off, that's gay.
Yeah, yeah. See, you're touching a dick. So
I mean, you wouldn't like. I jerk off, but I'm not gonna like go
Yeah.
jerk my friend off
yeah, see,
because that's kind of gay. But
I
same
mean,
thing with like, if I
I
could
mean,
do
if
it to
you ask me-
myself.
If you ask me, then I'll do it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's just like a given. Like y'all wonder why we don't have video on these podcasts. It's just because Hugo's got his hand under the table right now, just
Completely
straight
jerking.
yanking my shit, dog. I've climaxed twice in the last 20 minutes.
So would you? Here's the thing. Would you come in your own mouth though?
What the fuck? That's not where I was expecting this to go. No, I
You
wouldn't.
gotta ask the important questions here.
No, I wouldn't.
But wouldn't it feel good to? I mean, because like
No, well, I mean,
coming inside of something feels good. I mean, that's why you bareback it. I mean, because you want to come inside of something. So if you come inside your mouth, then so are you fucking
yeah, you're
disappointed?
thinking of this from one side of the spectrum. Okay, so yeah, being on the giving side of this
Yeah.
equation is nice. Now I want you to flip the roles. I want you to think about
You're
this from the receiving
You're
spectrum.
fucking drinking your own cum. No, you don't. You don't get to swallow. You just spit it out.
I don't want it in my mouth at all. I don't care what I do with it. I don't care if I fucking store
What
it in
if
my
it
cheek
feels-
for the winter.
What if it feels fucking amazing? Have you tried microwaving a papaya and just sticking your dick in there?
American Pie, more like American papaya.
Yeah.
God, dude.
You
You
didn't
guys
answer
wonder
the
what it's
question.
like to be a genius who comes up with lines like this. I don't. It's hard, man, but sometimes you just gotta go for it. What was the question?
Stop beating around the bush. Tell me, would you come in your own mouth?
I told you no like 4 times.
Oh, okay.
I was very adamant about my answer of no. Should we tell the story about the middle school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So I was in middle
Like
school.
fifth
This
grade?
no, this is
No,
6th
no,
grade.
6th grade.
Because I was in middle school choir, and this weird kid, y'all probably know who he is. I'm not gonna drop any names. He seems like more of a Facebook kind of guy anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I could probably share his name and he'd never find out.
Yeah, but don't do it.
I don't trust you, sons of bitches.
Just coming up to him, hey, you're on the podcast. Listen to
What's
it.
up, man? Oh, big listener, huh? Where do you want me to sign? And he just fucking punches me in the face. He was a karate kid too, so he'd probably just knock the shit out of me. I'm just gonna keep getting a little bit more and more specific so we can narrow it down.
So let's get more specific. Like, if you
His
guys
first
went
and
to
last name?
Sheffield, no,
I'm
if
just
you
kidding.
went to elementary school, Sheffield,
Shut up! Stop! I know exactly where you're going.
what?
Were you gonna go with his tipper tanner? Oh shit! Well, anyway, no,
Now
no.
I gotta say it.
No, you
All
don't.
right, fine.
We're in middle school choir, and he was just just being weird or whatever, just like throwing his body around, and he like put his head down. I swear to God, dude, he put his mouth in his lap. Like literally, like his nose was touching his butthole almost. Like he was that fucking flexible, and I was like, "Yo, bro, I bet you could suck your own dick."
But like in a joking matter, like.
Not really.
So you said it like in
Yeah,
all
I was like-
seriousness. You
I was
should
like,
suck your
oh,
dick.
I didn't tell him he should. I said I bet he could, based off
Okay.
of how flexible
Yeah.
he was. It wasn't like a challenge to him or an invitation or
Like,
like
you should do this or something.
I was just like, bro, I bet you could. I wasn't like, bro, invite me over later. I want to see this happen. I want to witness magic. But so he just laughed. He's like, oh shit, I never thought of that. And as soon as he said that, I was like, ah, fuck, dude, this kid's gone. His life is over. You don't recover mentally or emotionally from sucking your own dick. Like, They say like like drugs are the way a person's body. No, it's
That's
sucking your own dick.
Sucking your own dick.
I've
You don't
seen
need
people.
sex anymore. You don't need to fuck anything. You just fuck your mouth.
People recover from heroin addictions better than they recover from sucking their own dick. Well, anyway, yeah, so he's like, oh, the light bulb in this fucking horny 6th grader's head just flicked off. And the next
That
day,
flicked.
oh, if he was a girl, that would have been
Yeah,
funnier.
but,
Anyway, next day in class, he's like, oh, I went home and tried what you said. And I was like, I forgot what he was talking about at first. I was like, what? Because him and I didn't really even talk that much. And then he was just like, what you said yesterday about, and I was like, oh shit, yeah. And I was like, oh God.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh.
Did you ask him if he came or something?
I just said, oh yeah. And he's like, yeah, that shit felt fucking good.
Oh my God.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was dying laughing, but I don't think I ever talked to
No,
him again after that.
I'm pretty sure he came in his mouth. I'm pretty sure he does that now.
I'll hit him up, ask him. Hey, bro, I know we haven't talked in like fucking.
Well, you're still flexible. Why don't you try licking your own booty hole or something?
I wouldn't even do that to another person. What joy would you get out of eating your own ass?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
We talk about the problems of sucking your own dick. Eating your own ass is a whole nother level
I
of.
mean, if you could do it. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried it. I tried it whenever you told me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, not eating my ass. Like I
Oh,
already
okay.
did that. But
I mean, either way,
just get
it's
a
still
dog
pretty
and peanut
bad.
butter. But okay, but never mind. Besides the point. Like
That's
I
why my
tried.
dog doesn't make eye contact with me anymore.
So I tried doing it, but I'm not flexible. So I just did it for the fuck of it. I'm just like, oh, see if I can do it.
Just
I'm
for the
just
banter.
like, oh, I can't. So
Fucking
I guess I'm not blessed. with that
walk into
gift.
work the next day limping. Like, what's wrong? Fucking threw out my back trying to suck my own dick. Mondays, am I right?
No, get the fuck out.
No. That's how that conversation goes. Mondays, am I right? No, you're not right. You're fired. Get out. You can't walk into work and say you're stuck in your own dick. Your boss just walks up to you just really casually like, oh, man, hurt my back. He's like, oh, you playing tennis or something? Nah.
I tried to suck my own dick.
You're just
Didn't
like,
work out.
okay. HR. Imagine that call to HR.
This is a
Yeah,
fucking
so-
memo to HR. Like, please do not talk about sucking your own dick. And
What you do in your free time after 5 p.m. on Fridays until 9 a.m. on Mondays, and what you do with your own penis in your own mouth, that's your own business. Keep it to yourself. Please don't tell your inferiors about it. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. I don't know how you respond to that. That'd be a funny call to HR. Be like, yeah, Bill's talking about sucking his own dick again. And they're like, God damn it, you're the 3rd person to call this month. We'll let him know. Fucking Bill from
So-
accounting, always talking about sucking his own dick.
we talk about sucking dick and shit. I had a request from somebody.
Someone wanted to
ask
suck
me-
your dick?
No, I'm not.
I was about
Well,
to say, no one ever
yeah.
asked me.
Yeah, but
Besides my uncle,
you
but
get-
he's in and out of jail, so it doesn't really count.
you also did go with those uncle jokes, but also your dad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting kind of I got 2 requests. Okay, one request is squirting, so we're going there. Is it okay? Is it all right for a girl to squirt?
No, that's not the question. Is it all right? I mean, that's...
No. I'm talking about like, is it okay with you? Like, if she
okay,
were-
yeah. I was about to say, is it all right? It's like, well, they can't really...
No, I'm just like, yeah, they
control
can't
that.
control it. But that's the thing. What I'm talking about is like, is that
Would
all
I
right
want
with you?
that?
Yeah, would you want that?
No.
Why?
Because I don't want fucking squirt on me. I don't want to fucking clean that shit up.
You're not the one that's gonna clean it up. Well, what if you didn't have to clean it up?
I still don't want it, bro. It's just like piss mainly.
So
What do you mean so?
it doesn't matter. I mean,
All right, bro. Just sit still. I'm about to piss on you right now. Let's see how you like it.
just fucking R. Kelly it, man.
Trapped up in the closet. Now he's whipping out his dick. Golden shower.
Fucking hell.
That's Trump's favorite song.
Okay, so
Thank you.
No squirting. No squirting.
You're not gonna recognize my Trump golden shower joke.
Wait, golden shower? What are you talking about?
You didn't see the thing where there was like the news where Trump had like a hooker or something in Russia, and he like paid her to like.
Piss on her?
Well, no, he paid. I think it was
Or
2
she-
people,
he-
and he was watching, and he like paid for them to like piss or
On
something.
her?
Yeah, dude. Our fucking
Oh, that's fucking amazing, dude.
our president likes it stinky and yellow.
Wait, didn't Stormy say some shit about his dick? About it being like a shriveled up like acorn or something like that?
I really hope he has like a toupee on his pubes too. It's just like a sick comb back. When he lets it hang, it touches like his ankles, but then he combs it back and it like looks like
I hope it's tan too, and it has like the edges like kind of
fake
whitish.
tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an orange little dick. Looks like a fucking Cheeto puff. looks like a Cheeto puff that got like dropped on the ground in a boy's locker room and rolled around and picked up a bunch of stray hairs.
God.
The only people willing to take a bite are fucking.
Oh my god. So no squirts. Okay. Second request. What about queefing?
What? That's
Like
completely normal. It happens.
Okay.
I mean, it's always kind of awkward when it happens, just because like.
It's fucking. Sometimes it's like
It's
loud as fuck.
Yeah, and
Especially
girls
when
are
you
always
got, like roommates or something like that. Or,
bro, quit playing with silly putty in there. I could hear it.
wait, hold on a second.
Oh my god. The fuck have you been doing? Well, no, like, yeah, it's awkward because you can always tell girls are embarrassed when it happens, but it's normal. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just science. Like,
Science.
well, yeah. I don't want to
Explain
get
it.
too
No, I want you to
graphically
explain it to me.
All right, well, there's a hole and there's air coming in and out of it because I'm shoving my little 1-incher in there just repeatedly. Well, if I even get in the right spot. Usually they can't tell, but anyway, when it's just in and out, it's just air coming in. I mean, farts are literally just air coming out of your ass.
Yeah.
So
Isn't just life just air coming out of your ass?
damn, dude, that's deep.
Yeah.
I think we just found our episode title.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean,
Air
like,
coming out of your ass.
yeah, like I think the main reason that queefs get a bad rep. I don't know why that was funny to me. It just said. I sound like such an activist for queefs.
Just
Yeah.
Men for Queefs United or something like that.
Matt for Queefs 2018. Ladies, I
Queef on me.
am your leader. But no,
And
yeah.
then you just, instead of applause, you just hear a whole bunch of queefs.
The audio. The fucking audience gives a standing queef ovation. Jesus Christ. Oh man. To any future employers of mine who are listening to this, please don't fire me.
I am so sorry to anybody that I'm offending.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, I'll be the fucking leader for queef activism. I don't care. I'll do it.
Okay, so
I'll be the Beto O'Rourke of queefs. I've been to every vagina in this state.
all 256 vaginas in all counties in Texas.
I've heard them all queef.
Bro, that debate was lit. Beto O'Rourke really put a number on Cruz. If it
I'm
was
not
a
done with-
boxing match. What's up?
Dude, no one wants to hear about politics. We're here for queefs. We're talking about the stuff that really matters. Fucking election. I'll vote for whoever comes out and is active over queefs. Ted Cruz comes out and says, I'm all about them queefs, baby.
Oh, Ted Cruz retweeted that porn video about it.
Oh, that's true. You know he's into some freaky shit. Shit, he was probably in the room with Trump watching the Golden Shower.
Fucking yanking it.
Fucking Kevin from The Office, motherfucker. Grayson Allen's. Do you see the picture where someone was at like one of his rallies and just holding up a picture of Kevin?
and he just smiled because he knew what he was talking about.
He really does just look like a fat version of him.
Yeah.
But
Fat version or just the thinner version of Kevin?
no, I mean like Kevin looks like a fat version of Ted Cruz.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah. Any other requests from anyone? Or do you literally only get squirting and queefing?
Yeah, so far.
People probably think you're making this up. No, these are actual requests we received from people who do listen.
I'm serious, yeah.
So y'all are like, y'all are gross. Why do y'all talk about this stuff? I don't want to.
I fucking want to. I love talking about nasty, ranchy shit.
I'm just giving the audience what they want.
So I'm going to
I'll
give
talk
a call.
about anything.
I'm going to give a call to one of our friends and get their opinion on squirting. So let's see. Just gonna go down the list. Now keep in mind this is the 11 in the morning. Some of you people are, and it's a Saturday, so
Some people who
still
are recovering
pretty,
from last night.
yeah. So let's give a call to Eric. That's not the one. That's actually my barber. The other
Yeah, that'd be a
yeah,
weird phone call.
Hey man.
Hey man, what are your thoughts on squirting? He's like, yeah, bro, get a new barber.
Okay, let's hear. If he doesn't answer.
Hello?
Hey man, what do you think about squirting?
What?
Yeah, what do you think about squirting?
I don't know why.
I'm just asking. Like, do you like squirting? Do you like it when girls squirt? Do you like making girls squirt?
I haven't really come across that situation.
Really?
Damn, dude, you must suck at sex.
That's Matt, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
While y'all are doing y'all's little stupid podcast or whatever.
Yeah, bitch, and you're on this stupid podcast, so fuck you.
No, hang on,
I tried to hang up on
The
him.
one that gets 3 views.
yeah, 3 views.
Actually, 90.
Okay, so tell me,
I
You
don't
like-
know, dude. I'm busy right now. I'll call you later.
are you jacking off?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's watching squirting videos.
Yeah. All right, all right. Let's give another call. One more call, and then we'll take this. Let's see.
We'll move on from the topic
Yeah.
of squirting.
No. Okay, so let's see what's over here. You got to do your fucking podcast.
It's like this Jesus Christ hotlines, but instead we talk about squirting.
Yes. Let's see.
Ask this person about queefing.
Okay.
Gotta cover both grounds.
Equality.
Hi, I'm sorry.
Fucking hell.
Asshole.
Okay, hold on.
I got something.
I'm gonna call his brother. Wait, who? Let's just give a call to his brother. Yeah, he never answers his fucking phone.
Hello?
Hey, what do you think about queefing?
What?
Queefing. Dude, answer the question.
Wake up to?
What?
This is what I wake up to?
Yeah.
This is what the world has to offer me.
What do you think about queefing, man? Is it
That's
good?
Ginger.
That's Ginger? What? What?
Ginger's my cat. Ginger's my cat, so he's very in favor of queefing.
Yeah. But no, seriously. What's your opinion on queefing? Like, is it alright? Like, is it good?
Why don't you ask Maya?
What,
Do you think
are,
that
are you fucking our animals? What's going on, Jay?
What?
Why are you asking me to ask my pets?
Ginger's not your pet.
Oh, our pets. So, is that
Hang
a
up
yes
on
or
his
no?
ass.
Are you okay? Are you okay with queefing? No? Yes?
Exposed.
Yeah.
Exposed.
Yeah, you played the fifth. Bye. Okay, one
All
more
right,
call.
One last call.
One more
We
call.
lied. We said one more, but we got
Yeah,
one more.
Sorry. So, let's give a call here.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what do you think about queefing?
11.
11.
Oh, okay. So you heard it here, folks.
Who was that dude? He sounded hot.
Yeah, he was.
Who'd you call? He sounds like he's probably single
I got kind of hard.
and ready to mingle and to jingle and tingle like Chris Pringle.
Keep on going, man.
I said Chris Pringle. I meant Chris Kringle. Who
Chris
the fuck is Chris
Pringle?
Pringle? Chris Pringle is the founder of Pringles.
So kind of moving on to the next topic, drugs.
Just casually moving on from
Yeah,
squirting
just
to
saying.
drugs.
Yeah. So
This was another request, right? Kind of.
Kind of. I mean, it kind of. Someone was talking about drugs with me, and they're just like, "Hey, you should bring it up on Comcast." It wasn't really much of a
The Comcast.
Comcast.
I don't have a whole lot to contribute to this conversation, so I'll let you take the lead.
Okay. So, well, I don't really I don't do like fucking heroin or something.
Yeah, because you're a pussy.
Yeah, I do meth.
Yeah.
But no, just there's still some controversy. And I have this class about it's a class about drugs. It's a class about drugs in America. And I also have another class about drugs.
Dude,
in
that class
Mexico.
sounds fucking lit. I want to
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, bro.
Stoner
we
kids
like,
on campus. Dude,
it's
so
no-
like, what kind of
nothing
drugs
that
are
I-
we experimenting with?
So, funny thing, Coca-Cola is actually thinking about putting CBC, which is like a chemical compound found in marijuana, in their Coke.
I don't know if it's an urban legend or not, but didn't Coke like originally have
Yeah, cocaine in it.
cocaine?
They use that as medicine. So they're thinking about putting like
Back in the good
CBC is not. It's not anything like. It's not It doesn't give you that feel good feeling. Or well, I guess it does. It helps with stomach aches and whatnot. But that's the reason why they want it, because it like
Kind of ironic because yeah, Coke gives me the bubble guts.
But I think maybe they're gonna try try to make that less.
They're trying to. Oh, okay, yeah. They're trying to counteract it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Welcome back to the Chemistry Podcast. This week we talk bubble guts. That's a good
And
voice.
bubble butts.
That's my.
But-
It's my broadcaster voice.
But yeah, the Coca-Cola is thinking about putting in some weed or marijuana extract.
You can probably
see on
go
it.
to like places where it's legal and find shit like that.
Yeah, but they're trying to do that like all across.
Well, I don't
They
know.
wanna
I
do
don't. I don't think that chemical would be illegal, right?
It is.
It is. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's just taking
Yeah, dude.
a chemical compound from marijuana.
I do drugs all the time. People totally offer them to me and hang out with me. Like the
So-
other day, I smoked I smoked like 4 pots the other day. I smoked all, like 4 of them.
What did you smoke? Did you smoke?
The reefers.
Oh, because one time I smoked I think it was called Loud. Yeah, so it was pretty good.
Don't yell at me.
So yeah, let
I can't
I
hear you.
don't
It's
know.
too dark.
I don't know how that'll end up, but got a good story. Good fucked up story for everyone. I mean, you were there, so
I wasn't.
you were.
I wasn't.
You weren't there?
No.
Really?
So I always hear y'all tell this story, and I never have any idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Oh shit. Okay.
It was at
so-
your house, right?
Yeah,
I
it was at
wasn't
my
there.
house.
I'm 100% sure I wasn't there because I would
Holy
definitely
shit.
remember. I have a very good memory,
Oh
and I
damn.
do not remember this.
Okay, so a friend of mine decided I decided to buy some weed brownies from a friend of mine, and he forgot to tell me that it wasn't just weed. There's wax in there, so increased amounts of THC.
Oh, I
make
think you
you
meant
trip the fuck
earwax.
out. Yeah, just added some fucking earwax on.
Dude, what the fuck? There's fucking hair in here, and there's fucking bit of earwax.
So like a fucking noob, I just ate the entire thing, and
How old were
And
you
I
at this point?
I was I think I was like 16.
Yeah,
16.
that sounds about
'cause
right,
I remember
17,
I was
'cause-
working at that barbecue joint. That was my first job. So, yeah, that's
Showed up to work, just fucked out of your
no,
mind.
This was me leaving work. Like after I left work, I got the brown.
I know. I'm just imagining you at fucking a barbecue, just eating everything on the line. Yeah, can I get a brisket? Here you go, sir. This is a potato. You're a potato. What?
So, ate the brownie. Didn't think anything of it. I'm just like, bro, this is fucking weak. And of course, about 30 minutes later, I started tripping shit. And
Just go from calm to just tripping
honestly, it
balls.
was absolutely terrifying. Like I had paranoia. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't know if I was breathing or not. Like it was fucking
That moment
trippy
when you
as
have to
hell.
check
Like,
your heart to make sure
yes.
it's still beating.
I'm just like, am I alive? Am I alive? And my other friend also took it, and all of our friends were there except for you. I don't know why weren't you there? Like,
I don't know. I guess I was just busy that day or something.
but you were probably working.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were all there. We were playing FIFA like always, and so I didn't like I said, I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was weak, and then it just hit me like a fucking rock, and I had trouble moving. Like you get,
I can't feel my arms. I can't feel my fucking arms.
No, I'm shaking. Like I'm just like what's going on? Yeah,
It's
man.
like that. It's like the gif of that one black kid where he's like.
Exactly like that, man.
I just realized that bit was useless for an audio only podcast.
We're just like over here moving.
We're doing fucking like acting. We're playing charades too, with the fucking blind guy.
So yeah, it hit me, and it also hit my friend, and so the first thing that my friends wanted to do, like they wanted to fuck around with us, obviously because we were like fucked up.
Tripping, yeah.
And Jay, the guy that we just spoke with, that said, "This is what I wake up to." He did the whole like fucking
Oh, the
ringtone.
like notification.
Yeah,
and then. Ba-dong.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
No, but he did the whistle, and Pablo had it, and he kept on checking his phone. Oh, Pablo, god damn it, just said some names.
just name dropping right now.
Fuck.
Oh well.
So
I think everyone knows Pablo smokes. They don't call
So-
him Blunt Killer for no reason.
So he checks his phone every time like Jay does
Just
that
hear, "What
shit. just,
Ba-dong.
just like, and he gets pissed off. He's just like, bro, what the fuck? What's doing that?
Just tripping and angry tripping.
Dude, and I get pissed off too. And like we're getting pissed off at each other, and they said, I don't remember this.
Y'all think the other person is doing it?
Yeah, and apparently I don't remember it. Like I said, we start fighting, and like just like kind of just jostling around or some shit, and we're just like the loser goes to the corner, and I don't know, like both of us were at the corner, like we both like went to the corner after we like started fighting because we knew that fighting was wrong or something.
I thought you meant you guys both went back to your respective corners like a boxing match.
No, like we went like
Someone got the
timeout
sponge
corner.
out.
No, we went to the timeout corner.
Y'all put yourself in timeout.
Yeah. And it just got so bad that all of our friends just left us there
They
in
were
that
like,
room. Yeah, they're just like,
we don't want to be associated with you.
Yeah, this
Whenever
is,
your
this is
mom
out of hand.
inevitably comes
Okay,
in.
hold on, wait for that. So, so I'm over. Like we're out of our corners. We go to the couch. We're like chilling out on the couch. I'm laying down on the couch, and he's laying down right beside me on the ground on the floor, and he's just like, dude, I think I'm dying. I'm like, don't tell me this, man. I'm freaking out.
I can't handle this right now, man.
He's just like, I'm like, oh my god, no! Don't tell me he's gonna die in my house.
Go outside and die.
Paranoid, and I'm paranoid as fuck. And he's just like, yeah, bro, I think I'm dying. I'm just like, oh fuck. He's like, there's something more in these brownies, and I'm like, oh man, no,
It's the government, man.
Oh man, they fucking spiked it or some shit. But yeah. So we decided because our friends said that they wanted to buy us pizza. That was their excuse as to why they were gonna leave us. They're just like, we're just gonna go get pizza, and they're all just. I'm just like, you guys
More
are
like,
gonna get pizza.
Go get piece the fuck out.
Yeah,
Nailed
that was
it.
good. That was good.
God, I'm good.
So we're freaking out. We're high as fuck, and I start feeling nauseous. So I go to the front. I go outside, like in the front yard, and I start barfing up the fucking barbecue that I ate before.
Nice.
And I go back.
Maybe they'll sponsor us.
Yeah.
Because of the story. You tired of not throwing up after eating psychedelics?
So after I throw up, I go back to the couch. I'm chilling out, and my sister finds me, and she's like, "Are you high?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Just lay down here." Like,
No, I'm not drunk. She's like, that's not what I asked.
and she's like, "Well, mom's here, so you gotta be careful." And I'm like, "All right." So I'm here on the couch.
Why were you on the couch? Why wouldn't you go to your room?
I couldn't even fucking move,
Oh,
man.
that's true, yeah.
So like,
You were paralyzed. It's
yeah.
okay.
So yeah. So I was chilling out there. My eyes were like fucking bloodshot red, and my mom came up, and she immediately knew what was going on, and she's like, "I know, like, oh, Comcast," and
You're going to talk about this on your Comcast and embarrass me.
And
Pinche Hugo.
so she's that typical Mexican mom, no to drugs type shit. Or nevertheless, like, she's just any regular parent that's like,
Yeah,
no to drugs. Like,
wow, what a fucking shitty mom. She doesn't like when you fucking eat weed brownies. What a bitch.
so I get up and I'm just like, "Mom, I'm not high," and she's like, "You fucking are." Like, obviously this is in Spanish, and she's like, "Pendejo," and she starts fucking me up, man. Like she starts punching the fuck out of me.
Your mom went from like 5-foot Hispanic woman to fucking Mike Tyson in his prime all of a sudden.
So
Right
like,
hook left. Oh!
I'm like grabbing onto her. I'm trying to hug her. I'm just like, "Mom, it's gonna be okay. I'm just high as fuck right now." And she's like, "Cállate la pinche boca," just fucking punching the fuck out of me, and just,
Who the fuck is this guy? That's your mom just goes full
"You
McGregor.
fucking do nothing. You do nothing."
Your mom just fucking knocks you out and just McGregor walks out of the room.
And well, like my friend, the other person that was high, I'm not gonna repeat his name. He's just like, "Well, I'm gonna get out of here." And he just gets out. He just walks out while my mom's beating the fuck out
He
of me.
climbs out the window. He's so stoned. Dude, the front door is right next to you.
So
I gotta
yeah.
go. He's just sitting on the ground pretending he's driving in the front yard. What are you doing, man? I'm going home. I'm driving. Are you high
So-
too? No.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that was
your. Wow. Definitely sounds like I'm glad I wasn't there. It's probably why your mom likes me still more than. No, I'm just kidding. it's always awkward for me growing up with having all Hispanic friends whose moms barely, like, mainly speak Spanish, because they always insist they figure out that I speak like a small amount of Spanish, like, and then they want to fuck with me about it and like ask me shit in Spanish just because I think they want to hear me say it, and I'm just like, I'll just speak Spanglish. I'm good at Spanglish.
Yeah,
I can mix in and out, but straight Spanish I'm not very good at. I speak English pretty goodly though. It's one of my Weller talents, talent wise. It's one of my most talented things as far as talents go. That's a Trump joke with this.
Yeah.
It's one of the wettest storms in terms of water.
I have some of the best words.
In terms of
I have
words?
the best words.
Do you mean in terms of words or
In
just
terms of everything.
generality?
Yeah.
Now I'm I'm making up words.
Yeah.
The terroristical nature.
Terroristical.
It sounds like a fucking dinosaur. Oh, watch out! It's a terroristical. It's actually really good.
It was pretty good, actually.
What was that? I don't know if it was a raptor or a vagina. What are we at? Oh, an hour on the dot.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
We kind of have to leave off on a good mark, so.
Yeah. Well, if you're listening to this, we're on YouTube now. It's just the audio. Spent a good amount of time trying to fucking figure out how to convert a MP3 to post it on YouTube. I understand that Soundcloud is a lot easier to listen to podcasts on because you can just put it in the background and carry on. Unless you have like YouTube Premium, you're one of like the fucking 3 people in the world.
Has YouTube Premium.
YouTube Premium and chill. But YouTube, was it YouTube Red or is that
YouTube
a
Red.
separate thing?
No, well, I have no idea.
Who knows? No one fucking buys
cares.
it. I just click no thanks every 2 minutes when it pops up on my screen. But yeah, if you're listening on YouTube, feel free to drop a like, hit a subscribe.
We're probably gonna upload this on Pornhub too, so
Yeah.
in case
You're
you're just whacking it. And you
if we're gonna do that, we should probably add in a little ASMR part at the end. So shh. ASMR. I said ASMR. Who's Asmar? That's a fucking name. All right, this is for the Pornhub listeners. Yeah. That's it. Stop. God. I'm gonna use that mic later. All right. Well, yeah. So if you're on SoundCloud, feel free to repost, or if you saw my tweet, I'll probably tweet out a link to this. We're recording on a Saturday. I'll probably still release it tomorrow, just to try to stick with the routine. Yeah. Feel free to give a retweet, share with your friends, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Oh, and try to give us some. I'm gonna look out for some more requests.
Oh yeah. Feel free
Talk to
to
people.
send either Hugo or I. Just send us some shit you want to hear us talk about,
The nastier the better, please.
or not, or you can just give us normal topics.
Nah.
I'd prefer to not talk about queefing or squirting for an extended period of time next week, but like I said, I mean, if the people want it, I'll give them what they want.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch y'all next week.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
See you later, warehouse.